If you've been enjoying the content, force crush that like button as it helps the channel out a great deal. Now, on with the video. The Midichlorians were first introduced in The Phantom Menace as a scientific way that the Jedi could determine how much potential in the Force an individual had, as they could actually quantify it. The midichlorian count was purely based on potential though, and how much power an individual could achieve in the Force if they reached maximum potential. The introductions of the midichlorians would of course be a very controversial change to Star Wars, as many believed that the power in the Force should not be determined by microscopic organisms in cells, but rather an individual's connection and belief in it. To explain how Star Wars and Disney has recently changed midichlorians though, we have to discover and discuss what midichlorians mean. Midichlorians, according to Wikipedia, are described as such. Midichlorians were intelligent, microscopic life forms that live symbiotically inside the cells of living things. When present in sufficient numbers, they could allow their host to detect the pervasive energy field known as the Force. Midichlorian counts were linked to potential in the Force, ranging from normal human levels of 2,500 per cell to the much higher levels of the Jedi. It was discussed that the midichlorians did have a direct link to power in the Force, but also those with low midichlorian counts such as Kenobi could grow to be incredibly gifted in the ways of the Force. In fact, Obi-Wan Kenobi was almost not admitted into the Jedi Order because his count was so low. In the original Star Wars trilogy, the midichlorians are not mentioned or referenced a single time. However, in the Rise of Kylo Ren comic book series, Grandmaster Luke explains that they only allow individuals to tap into the Force more easily, initially that is, and that they do not determine their outright command and power in the Force over the long term. In the new canon novel Secrets of the Jedi, Luke explains more. Luke goes even farther about what he believed the significance of the midichlorians to be, and discounts them even further, explaining basically that he does not care about the science of the Force, simply that the Force speaks to him at all. This is what Grandmaster Luke wrote about the midichlorians. During the time of the Galactic Republic, the Jedi used science to explain why some of us feel the Force more strongly than others. Prospective younglings were tested by the Jedi Order for midichlorians, microscopic life forms that reside in all living cells and impart the will of the Force to their hosts. Those with a higher number of midichlorians were able to hear the will of the Force more clearly than others. Personally, I've never been one to worry about how exactly the Force whispers to me. All that matters to me is that it still does. This is a pretty significant change to the Star Wars universe, but also one that makes great sense. It still keeps the midichlorians in canon, and explains that it was during a certain era that the Jedi used science to see how the Force worked, while in the era of Luke, the Force is explained in a more spiritual manner. This is also subtly Disney rewriting the importance of midichlorians while again still keeping them in canon, basically saying that they're unimportant for the new time periods, but that they're still around. Anyway though, I would love to hear your thoughts on this, and your thoughts on the midichlorians. Do you like the concept of the midichlorians or not? According to my analytics, a lot of you guys that watch the channel aren't actually subscribed yet, so if you've been enjoying the videos and would like to see more, force choke that subscribe button. As always my friends, thank you so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.